Doesn't everybody go and celebrate after something like that? Doesn't everybody go and party for weeks after something like that? Well, everyone handles grief differently, right? Yeah, right. I believe her.
So it looks like I was right, and Casey Anthony is doubling down on the accusations against her father in the new Peacock docuseries. In fact, it looks like she's taking it a step further and insinuating that it was all her father. The original defense that got Casey Anthony acquitted for the murder of her daughter Kaylee was that Casey Anthony was distracted on the family computer, and during this, Kaylee walked over to the sliding screen door and opened it herself to go out into the backyard. The family had an above-ground pool, and the ladder to it was left down on that day, as confirmed by Cindy Anthony. When she came home that day, she was actually pretty irritated to see that it had been left down because Kaylee could and did on several occasions climb the ladder by herself to get in the pool. So according to the defense, this is what happened on that day, and Casey's father, George Anthony, is the one who found Kaylee floating lifeless in the pool. And so that his daughter wouldn't go to jail for child neglect, he disposed of the body for her. But now, of course, her story's changing again, and Casey says that she fell asleep with Kaylee in her arms, and when she woke up, she was gone. She then walked outside to see George Anthony holding Kaylee's dripping body in his arms. Something absolutely insane that came out during the trial is that Casey said that George Anthony touched her inappropriately starting at age 8. And now she's saying that George moved on to her daughter Kaylee, who is 3 years old, and he then smothered her with a pillow and then drowned her to try to destroy the evidence of the inappropriate situation that was going on between him and his granddaughter. Something you'll hear people say about Casey Anthony is that she just lies and lies and lies, and a lot of the time the lies don't even make sense. And in the new documentary, she's saying that the ladder to the pool was up and there was no way Kaylee could have gotten in. So she's like directly contradicting what they originally said in her defense. I mean, I personally think that Casey is the product of what happens when parents just put up with their kids' BS and believe everything they say and don't really hold them accountable. I mean, before Kaylee was even conceived, the Anthony family was built on a foundation of lies. I actually have my own theory about why Casey says these things about her father, and she also said the same things about Lee, her brother, who's really hard to find photos of. So while Kaylee was missing, her father and her brother were really pressing her for answers, and they were a lot more accusatory, while her mom was defending her. And I think that Casey decided to say those things about her father and brother as a way to punish them for not believing her BS. She could have thrown her mom under the bus as well, but she didn't, and I think it's because her mom enables her. What do you guys think? I mean, 99% of people believe that Casey single-handedly did this because she didn't want her daughter anymore, but I would love to hear what you guys think about Cindy and George Anthony and their dynamic with Casey.